Okay, here we go. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Man, what a day, what a day. But it's finally Sunday. It's finally time to continue Phoenix Wright. And man, this game only keeps getting better. I cannot wait to see what's gonna happen. So, I have my notes about the last week. So, Maya was gone to get a phone call, but we got a radio, and my theory was that she got kidnapped, so that's one thing. We know that the victim is Juan Corrida, the jamming ninja, and the defendant is Matt Engard, the nickel samurai. We met Wendy Oldbag. She said some stuff about the Riverly, and we met the Austin Powers, yeah. Sorry, my phone was not muted as always. Okay, let's see. If everything is in order, we should be ready to start as soon as 5 PM hits. So everything seems fine. How are you guys? How are you doing? Why is playing again? Oh no, this is the Hibiki one. I got a little bit distracted, sorry. Okay. Let me see. I lost you. I lost the chat. There we go. Hi, Stream Elements. You always say hi to Stream Elements, but you never say hi to me. Come on, Black Lockhart. How are you doing? Okay, 1 minute before we start. You know, guys, we always start a little bit earlier so people can join and all that stuff. Hello, hello, Baphomet. How you doing? Because I'm tired. How you doing? It's been a bit since the last time you were here. Glad to see you again. I hope you're doing fine. I know the time zones now make it harder for you to watch, but I'm glad that you made it today. We're playing Phoenix Wright, which has been a blast. And you are just in time because we are going to start right now. So let's get the music away, the starting soon screen away, and let's press continue. I don't know if my mic is a little low today or not. What's up, what's up? Hello, Josh. Okay. Just in time indeed. So again, the recap from last week. We know the victim is Juan Corrida. The defendant will be Matt Engard. We got a radio. Maya's gone. I assume she has been kidnapped. And now let's see what Austin Powers has to say about the press conference. Mr. Engard was going to hold a press conference, wasn't he? That's that's what I heard. So if you want to get technical about it, it was the Nickel Samurais conference. The Nickel Samurais? Yeah, he was supposed to wear his costume and give the press conference that way. He was going to be in costume, but why? I'm not sure. They don't keep me in the loop anymore.
I was just wondering, where is Mystic Maya? She's been gone for a long time.
Maya's kidnapped? We don't know that yet. I'm assuming that, but because she has been gone for a bit and we got a radio transceiver so randomly, so it felt very odd.
Maybe she got lost. I'll take a quick look around for her.
Maya is a Oh. Ah.
What is it, Mr. Nick?
I'm not sure. It's coming from this transceiver. Beep. Yes, hello, right here. Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? And you are? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerned yourself with, such as...
Help, Nick! Mystic Maya?
Maya? So, Mr. Wright, wouldn't you agree that the more important issue is the fate of this girl? Her fate? Does he mean what I think he means? Maya, where are you? Are you hurt? Come now, don't fall apart on me yet. No, this can't be. Now that I have your attention, Mr. Wright, Mr. Attorney, I have a modest proposal for you. If you do what I require, then I will return to you your valuable item unharmed. What is this called again, in your fancy lawyer terms? Kidnapping for ransom. Yes, that's it. This is a kidnapping.
Ah, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
My side, everything fading away. Maya has been kidnapped. Are you there, Mr. Attorney? Are you there? How much do you want? Very good, Mr. Attorney. I'm glad you have such a grasp of the situation. Hurry up and state your condition, and then return Maya. Money is not what I seek. What? What I want is a certain verdict. I would like a complete acquittal. Oh. And G-Boy probably know. Wow, the kidnapper is pretty alive. I approve the kidnapper. I don't know, man. I'm trying to give him a voice that sounds like a very smart criminal. Complete acquittal? In what world have you done to need? What in the world have you done to need? I'm not the person you will be representing. What? You're currently at the Watergate Hotel, are you not? You just has been hit by a smooth criminal. And I know that a murder has taken place there. Juan Corrida was killed and the suspect is Matengard. Oh crap, that was Phoenix. Juan Corrida has been killed and the suspect is Matengard. You are as suspected, quite on top of things, Mr. Attorney. Now then, what I want is very simple. A smooth criminal who knows how to do the moonwalk. I cannot. I couldn't do that to save my life. I want you to obtain a complete acquittal for Matengard. Matengard? But why? He did not kill anyone, I can attest to that. However, what? However, someone is framing him for the murder. A very smart someone who is setting him up to take the fall. To say the line without the he Sherlock guilty, oh man. If I agree and do what he wants, can I believe he'll keep his end of the bargain? You are of course at liberty to take me at my word or not. However, there is one thing that you can take as fact. Right now, your very precious item is with me, in my possession.
Help! Nick! Maya!
You know, he could have contracted Phoenix personally instead of kidnapping poor old Maya. Well, maybe he's broke. You have 2 days. Of course, tonight he will be in questioning with the police. But the trial is in 2 days. And that trial, you will win. A not guilty verdict. Remember, you only have one chance, Mr. Attorney. One? You expect me to get a non-guilty in one trial day? Yes, exactly. I don't believe I was wrong in choosing you, so don't let me down. Yeah, lack of money to hire a lawyer, now that sounds right, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Now that I'm playing the role of the kidnapper, I can't pass up this chance to say. And don't even think about calling the cops. Not great, but you get the idea. Damn it! Who the hell are you? Very well, I'll tell you that much. My name is... The Killer. That bastard, the murderer himself, is what? That's... wow. I was not expecting that.
Mr. Nick, where is Mystic Maya?
She's been kidnapped.
No, it's all my fault. If I only had gone with Mystic Maya.
It's not your fault, Pearls.
But it is, Mystic Maya.
Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, I think we should tell the police what's going on. No, we cannot do that. If we do, who knows what will happen to Maya?
Mr. Nick, what about the detective we saw earlier?
Detective Gamshu? Good luck. Oh, don't worry. Ah, crap. Well, it was, yes, that is. But, I press right click by mistake. Alright. Take care of Pearls while you are away. I'll take care of Pearls while you are away. Okay. What? Ransom? Shh, not too loud. The ransom is complete acquittal for Martin Guard. Wait, the deal is complete acquittal in exchange for Maya, you mean? Then this means Martin Guard is obviously the killer, pal. No doubt about it. But the guy said Mr. Guard is innocent. You really believe what a kidnapper tells you, pal? I guess he has a point. If Engard really is innocent, then why the kidnapping? And on top of everything else, all this evidence we keep finding. Huh? The forensics team having a field day back there. But it is strange. There is so much evidence that it feels like something's wrong. There is too much evidence? Is that possible? Actually, didn't the kidnapper say something about Engard being set up? Anyway, look, you won't be leaving here tonight, pal. Just sit tight and cooperate. Cooperate with the investigation. Tomorrow, you can start yours. Alright. Isn't there another way? We also got to be careful about pushing the kidnapper the wrong way. You're right. Date, time, location. Unknown. Ow, my head! Where am I? I wonder if I'm still in that hotel. Yes, you are in the wine cellar. What happened to me? Nick, Pearly.
Come on, you guys. This isn't fun anymore.
I see. You have awoken. Frankenstein?
Who are you?
Me? I'm known as the Killer. I knew this game was fishy. Such a wonderful place, kinda.
The killer? You mean like an assassin? I'm too young to die.
Can you feel his aura? Oh yeah. Don't worry. You're not my target, for now anyway.
Nick! Nick! Where are you? Help me!
Yes, that's right. Only one person can save you now, and that is Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Huh? What? Nick? Nick's going to save me?
Calm down and be a good girl. Think of this as a business transaction. Then what's the age of the old enough to die, Maya? Well, I'll tell you something. Not hers.
A business transaction?
I'm going to contact him now. I hope you'll cooperate and play your same role well.
Nick. What's going to happen to me? Nick, Pearly. Sis.
If you don't cooperate, you will probably meet your sis soon, so... Maya, be good, please. I'm gonna do my best to save you, I promise. Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerned yourself with, such as... March 21st, 8:11 AM, Wright & Co. Law Offices. The kidnappers, too into power play, not gonna lie, kinda, yeah.
Good morning.
Morning, Pearls.
Mr. Nick, come on. Let's hurry. And go see if and guard.
We have to wait a bit, Pearls. Visiting hours do not start until 9 AM. Hello, Mikan. How you doing? Welcome. You joined right in time. We just began. Maya was kidnapped, and the killer... not the killer. The kidnapper calls himself the Killer. And he was that Frankenstein-looking butler from the last episode. I'm a gold member now? Yay!
Oh, I see. Mystic Maya, if I only had gone with you.
Poor Pearls, she's been thinking like this since last night. Can you imagine? Maya got kidnapped? Yeah, but by a bastard indeed. Can you imagine actually Maya is like a martial artist master and she could have defeated the dude and saved Maya? Why Maya get in these troubles? Well, I guess for drama, tension, plot. We managed to get home somehow yesterday evening. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe, gently holding her by hand and leading her here. By the looks of it, I don't think Pearls got any sleep at all last night.
Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, she's alright, right?
Yeah, she's alright. Either way, I'm going to save her, so you can trust me on that. A trouble a day keeps the mental peace away. Oh man, too real. Very true and very real.
Please, help her.
If I'm only able to say this calm and collected. Because Pearl is doing the crying for both of us. Oh man. What to do?
I have a thought.
Huh?
You're going to represent Mr. Engard, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't really seem to have a choice.
But what if he's the real murderer? What would you do then, Mr. Nick? Would you fight to get a not guilty for a murderer to save Mystic Maya?
Pearls, let's talk to Engard first, okay? We can think all the bad things we want, but it doesn't change a thing. We can think all the bad things we want, but it doesn't change a thing.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about it.
Maya's situation. Pearls, you are really worried about Maya, aren't you? Oh, really?
I don't have anyone else left in this world.
What do you mean?
My family's all gone.
Her family?
My father. He left my mother and the village behind and went away.
I'm sorry.
And my mother, she did that thing all for me. Mystic Maya, she's like a sister to me. She's all I have left in this world.
Oh, man. Ooh. Okay, time to move and talk to the dude. March 21st, 8:57 a.m. Detention Center, visitor's room. Her father definitely started Buddhism, probably. We couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early to visit one nickel samurai charged with the murder of the jamming ninja. Damn, that's rough. Hello, one kid. How you doing? How you doing? Engard. Good morning. How are you today? I know this situation might be a little tough for you. Is no man can stand Morgan Fay? Bruh. We are... Oh, sorry, dude. I already signed up. Excuse me? I already have life insurance. I signed up a long time ago. Because my job is, you know... Oh, no, we're not insurance people. Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either. Fire extinguishers, I mean, this building isn't my house, so... Oh my god, I am starting to hate this character. No, we're not here to sell fire extinguishers either. I'm a lawyer, my name is Phoenix Wright. A lawyer? Hold on a second, I'm gonna ask my manager, okay?
The nickel samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he?
I think it's strange. I think strange is an understatement. Can't a man be stupid? He can't recognize them lawyer. Yo, hello Azumaki, how you doing? Black Lockhart, it's fine to be stupid, but he is worse than stupid. He's in jail and he behaves like nothing has happened. Like, bro. Sorry about that. You're just in time. Huh? You're a lawyer, dude, right? Oh my god. My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it?
Mr. Nick, this is our chance.
I have to make him let me take his case. I have to. Matt Engard. Sorry to intrude, but I would like to ask you a few personal questions. That's okay, but dude, my autobiography is coming out soon, so if I say stuff without the publisher approval, then I'm gonna be in real hot water. Hold on a sec, I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay? Oh my god. A bit late to the stream, but yep, the tension starts early in this one. It's nice, yeah.
Mr. Engard is so lucky. He has so many people he can talk to.
I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to. Sorry about that. Like, I thought the publisher said it'd be real bad if I said anything, dude. Does he have a mind of his own? I would like to ask you about the murder. Oh, are you covering this for the tabloid as a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff. No, I'm asking not on behalf of a tabloid. Hold on a sec, I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay? He has sold his soul to the industry, worse than that. Blah 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 blah.
Is he alright, Mr. Nick?
If we're talking about Mr. Engard's brain here, I wouldn't put my money on it. Sorry about that. The studio president said, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer. Contract slave? Yeah, kinda.
Mr. Nick, what's Neo Mount Fuji?
It's a mountain in the city of Neo Old Tokyo, the city the Nickel Samurai protects. Let's try this one. This is the only thing that comes to mind. He was supposed to give a press conference. What's that? It's a ticket for the press conference. You were going to give one after winning the Grand Prix. Huh? Me? Yes, while you were in costume, no less. Can't wait to see Mount Fuji again. Josh, I envy you so much. With the time difference between here and Japan, the stream for you will be probably impossible to follow because we'll start, I think, far past midnight. Or very close to it. Damn. You're going again? Nice. Yeah, 1 AM. Damn. Yes, well, you were in costume, no less. I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager. He didn't know? That's odd. Yes, I can watch streams for week plus at least. We will miss you here, Josh, but you will be here with us in spirit, don't worry. Maybe this one?
Mr. Nick, what are you going to do with that?
I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him. Is that a transceiver? Hey, it looks like a real nice one too. I got it as a present from someone. Interesting. I've also been instructed to take your case. Is that what you heard from the transceiver? Famichiki... yes. Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied boys boss you around. Look who's talking, dude. This is coming from a man with a cell phone on his wrist. Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. Please wait, I really need to take your case. There is always people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few? It is good chicken, yeah.
Please, let Mr. Nick represent you.
Man, oh man, lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to pull in clients too? If you don't take me as your lawyer, then the killer is going to... Wait, what did you say? The killer. The killer? What's he doing? He looks like he's mulling something over. Alright, dude, I accept your terms. Huh? I'll let you represent me in court.
We did it! We did it, Mr. Nick!
Yeah, I don't feel any better for it, and now he doesn't look too happy either. Go ahead, ask me anything. I'll help you as much as I can. Matt and Garth. Man, I thank my lucky star that people know my name. One sec. Okay. Famichiki sandwich between two egg sandwich. Oh. Well, you are quite the hero and you are in the national spotlight.
I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen?
It's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately I just keep on getting more and more popular. True enough, the Nickel Samurai is very popular among high schoolers and secretaries right now.
What?
That is a very weird audience. High schoolers and secretaries. I guess Mr. Engard has a way of catching the eyes of women. Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze, that's what I am. Popular or notorious?
A spring breeze?
That's why this kind of scandal is disastrous, dude. I mean, if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad. But everyone loves a good scandal. What happened? Can you tell me about your activities last night? 1 second, need some water. After I got the word, I took a break and went back to my room. I had the boss ceremony stage show to do, so I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show? I told you, dude, I have no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange, I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess to something. Anyway. Okay, so here is my theory so far. The press conference was all a distraction. The one that set that up was the killer, saying he was going to confess to something, spreading the rumor of the press conference being a confession of something helps solidify the impression that he's the murderer. So it was all part of the plan. Can't say I've ever had an oyakodon sandwich, but it's definitely unique. That sounds very unique. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kinda noisy. Mr. Corrida was already dead at that time. Yeah, that's what I gather anyway from my manager. This dude could never kill anyone, bro. With how stupid he is, he would probably trip and kill himself before he could kill someone. He has to ask his manager first, true. Well, but on the other hand, what if the manager instructs him to kill someone? He doesn't have any free will, he would do it probably. I'm beginning to gather that this guy cannot do a thing on his own. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me and then Out of the blue, the dude arrested me. The victim. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida. What sort of... That's got nothing to do with it. Anything, dude. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. And he wanted to try to make a jamming ninja movie, even though we all know it would fail. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have a reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know? The charge of murder. Do you know why you were arrested? I guess maybe my full body search went badly. Did they find anything on you? They found a button of the Jamming Ninja costume. A button? But I don't get it either. It was caught in the plates of my samurai pants or hakama. Huh? Dude, I really think someone planted it there though, I'm serious. I wonder if that's what really happened. I guess this is all about I'm going to get out of him.
Mr. Nick?
Yeah?
Let's ask one last thing. Let's test Mr. Engard to see if he's really innocent or not.
We can do that?
Yes. If you use this,
Maya's Magatama.
He won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it.
I get it. Mr. Engard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer to me honestly. What is it, dude? Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Please put the phone away and answer this question yourself. Alright, so we are clear, dude. Just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay?
Well, Mr. Nick?
Nothing. Not a chain lock or lock inside.
Which mean it's alright to trust him.
Yeah, it does appear that way. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing that my client is innocent. The trial is tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude. To be continued. My god. Okay, so... God damn it. I have so many questions though. March 21st, 11:34 AM. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Well, at least we're able to get Mr. Mattengard as our client. We were able to get Mr. Mattengard as our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important.
So, now, what should we do?
Well, the trial is tomorrow. We only get this one chance. There is only one way to prove Mr. Engard's innocence. We have to find the real killer.
Okay, let's start looking.
So, I'm guessing we have to go to the hotel. No thoughts on his mind? Yeah. Since there were no side locks, then that means we can trust Mr. Engard to be innocent. I'm sorry, guys. These allergies, I keep feeling like I'm going to sneeze and I mute the mic and then I don't sneeze. Ugh. Then, okay.
I really feel much better knowing that. Ever since that last night, I was worried that I kept wondering. What if he is the real killer? What then?
Give us that sneeze? No. Hey, I have something I want to ask you, Pearls.
Okay, what it is?
Why are you so interested in how Maya and I get along? I mean, she and I don't have any special...
What? Huh? What do you mean? But I thought you and Mystic Maya were... I've been mistaken all this time? No way!
She really wasn't kidding. Per actually believes me and Maya are... Maybe I should just left it alone.
Mr. Nick, stop it! Don't try your true feelings from me.
She slapped me? What? Okay. I'm guessing the hotel lobby. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel lobby.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can come in without... Good morning. Hold on, it's you! What's going on around here?
Don't forget to show profiles to people as well. Yeah, I know.
I heard poor old Juan was killed. Is that true? It's a bad rerun, is what this is. Another still samurai doing the most evil deeds. I hate this old bastard.
You know, that's not entirely...
I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan. Oh, why do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies?
Okay, she's just blabbering. Actually, wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened.
Don't push me, boy! Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast.
Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower?
Don't boss me around, you spiky hair smarty pants.
The victim.
My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. And only recently I did finally find a star that makes this heart go badoom again.
I don't know what to say.
I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always ends up kicking the bucket?
Maybe you bring bad luck.
I'd watch your words, no one is going to get away saying anything about my Juan.
But I haven't said anything.
Well, I don't believe a word that one says anyway.
Huh? What woman?
That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be, and why does she never stop? Honestly,
Pearls, are you thirsty?
A little.
Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something.
Thank you very much.
Hey, are you paying attention? Young ones today.
So, guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lotta. What happened? Never change, Oldbag. I disagree. I hope she becomes a little bit more docile. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder.
I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready.
Getting ready for what?
The show, of course. Well, all the press conference afterwards.
Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference. Who on earth wants to correct her, bro? No one. I just want her to be less annoying.
Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder.
So I have to put up with you so you tell me you don't know anything? I see. I send in from Karma, lol, yeah. Press conference with ghosts.
But
But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly.
No, that...
Okay.
This one was the one I wanted.
What?
I saw the most important moment of the night.
What you witnessed? She's gonna tell me she witnessed the murder just like the last time and then she's just lying.
Oh, so you now treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids today.
Please tell me, what did you see before I shoot you in the freaking head? 4 locks. Oh my god, I'm guessing I still don't have any info. I think it's too early to try and lock them yet.
The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder isn't?
Please don't stray onto another tangent, please.
If you want to hear more, then show your respects and bring this lady a present.
Oh my god. Okay. So... yeah, I know I just started the investigation. So it's obvious that I don't have enough... March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens. I wonder if we can do anything investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere. Well, got to roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. These logs are the funniest. Oh no. When you say that, I'm getting ready for them to be very annoying, just as she is. The hallway. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, hallway. Oh.
Hey, you're here. Been waiting for ya, Mr. Lawyer.
Lotta!
Hey, Mr. Cop fella. The tip showed his face. What?
What?
Arrest him. Put him on trial. Find him guilty. Give him death penalty.
What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling right?
Look here and there and up and down the mountain, but ain't here. So why don't ya just hurry up and give it back to me, yeah, creep? What? What are you looking for? My camera. It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera.
Your camera?
Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here ya are.
How many stupid characters do we need to interact with in this case? We have to talk to the guard, dude. All back. This. Oh my god. Yep, here I am. I'm faced with a lot of trouble. Huh? Camera, it's draining AF, man. Yeah. So you lost your camera.
It ain't no ordinary camera. Ya buy it on a store and it's 1600 brand new. But didn't you just say you bought it for 700? I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store, in the back room. 5 hours, I reckon. I made this itty bitty scratch on it and the manager got all half in the face. He gave me his real talking and was too real about it. Was real mean about it. He done made me cry at that. Oh my god. When did you lose your camera?
Last night, after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear darling expensive sweetie. Lotta, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours?
I don't rightly know. I snap a shot of anything that caught my eye. So I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get anything from my big scoop.
I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. It is! I bet it is. I bet the killer stole the camera too. A very expensive item valued at 1600 was stolen around the time of the murder. What happened? Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder.
Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Actually, I was here until around the time Mr. Engard was arrested.
What are you doing here? What were you doing here?
You sure went to school, city boy? Wherever Lotta hearts go, there is a story to be found, a big scoop to be had.
A big scoop?
I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tablet photographer on the world ever seen. Reckon course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot.
I wonder what scoop she was after this time.
Although I was also on the lookout for other stars that were here.
So maybe it wasn't here the entire time. The big scoop. Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop?
Well, maybe it was, but that was real journalism. That's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof?
What kind of story was that you would hang around here? More locks. Okay.
Oops. Sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know?
Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide? Indeed. We've been stopped, haven't we?
Yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer.
I'm glad someone around here is happy, Miss Lotta, and your eye rule smile. Okay. I wonder. Well, let's start with Engard, I guess. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Engard's room. Now that I think of it, Lotte is probably my least favorite character in the series. You know what? I'm very torn between her and Oldbag.
Where are we?
We're in Mr. Matt and Guard dressing room. This is our client's room.
May I help you with something?
Oh, I nailed it. Ooh, hello there. She's like Samus, but this I dislike Oldback more because Lotte is useful at times. Yes, there she is. She looks a lot like Samus. That's your muse? I see. You're Mr. Guard's...
You're Mr. Guard's lawyer, correct?
I gather as much.
Also, I look for lawyers on my end, but to no avail.
Huh? How did you know I'm his lawyer?
You were just saying that he is your client.
Damn, fine woman. I see. The thing is, Oldback is openly villainous towards you, but Lotte is supposed to be a helpful character, but she has seen us solve a bunch of cases, but she's still hiding information. Oh my god, this woman.
In a situation like this, the only person who would have used such a word would be his lawyer. Wow. It's a simple deduction, really. The trial tomorrow, and Mr. Engard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here. 1. Stop in your mad dash to find clues to build his case, correct?
Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either.
It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick.
That Ara is weak in the face of this spectacular woman. That Ara was of how like you guys looking at her like if you had like this it was, you know, that Ara is also used as an excited sound too. So that was yours, Arara, guys. Is that a man?
I am Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business.
Alright. She may be of a small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. I need her in my life right now.
Okay.
Okay. The night of the murder. Adrian is a woman's name. Andrews is a surname. Yeah, no, but Adrian is a man's name. No? Adrian is predominantly a male name, with about 98.8% of people named Adrian being male globally. Adrian is a male name. It's often used as a gender-neutral name. But what?
I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct?
My business is asking out on a date. Okay, it's gender neutral. Yes, it's gender neutral, but it's predominantly male. So the name itself is gender neutral, but most of the people that has that name is male. Yes, that is correct.
Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Engard. In this very room, I may add.
Dinner? What did you eat?
I told you I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you take a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me.
I bet she's a lot of fun at parties.
When the word show was starting, I headed for the Viola Hall.
And after the show ended, you came back to this room.
No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby.
Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess.
When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Engard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Corrida.
And that's when you found his body, isn't it?
You really held strong through everything.
Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. Relation to Engard. So, about you and...
Stop right there.
Ooh.
You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Engard and I are related, are you?
Sorry.
I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer.
Why did she have to go and say something like that? I agree. 1 second. Okay, I'm back.
Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright? I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Engard's manager.
His manager. Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Corrida, have one?
No, he did not.
He didn't?
Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars.
I see. Look fine from every angle?
This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself. You to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this, honestly. You're wrong. I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya.
Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you juice later, alright? Oh ho ho, hello miss. Oh, I see something caught your eye. Okay. Let's see. The only thing that comes to mind is to ask more about him. So let's see what she says. Please manage my life. Ooh. Control. What? Be my manager? Guys. Did you know the victim, Mr. Corrida?
Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place after all. Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai? Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two would compete with each other over the most trivial things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die.
She looks like Ichinose Asuna. I think she's missing some assets there. And like she doesn't have blue eyes. She's missing other things. Why does she smell like the killer? Nah, I'm kidding, Black Lockhart, she's not the killer. I've got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Corrida was killed. Motive for the murder. Do you have any ideas?
As to?
Josh, I think you should wake up and look again. As to why Mr. Corrida was murdered.
Why would you ask me about such a thing?
I'm just doing my job, so do you have any ideas? Yes. She's lacking the Packers. Yeah. More Psylocks. 4 of them. Miss Andrews?
Sorry, but there is nothing more I have to add to this conversation. It's a Psylocke, Mr. Nick.
Yes, there's getting to be more and more of this lately. Let's go hide everything. Bro, what team are you on? Okay. Looks like dish left over from dinner, a dinner for two at that. I'm sure they are Mr. Engard and Miss Andrews' plates. Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? I was thinking the same. Unforgivable? What? No. No dates with Oldback. There is a giant bone sitting on the plate. I don't really like meat. There is something weird about this plate. I just wish I could put my finger on what it is. Huh. There is no knife. There is no knife about in this place. I'm gonna take a note of that. My date will be with the maid in Akiva, lol. Be careful, man, those are expensive as far as I know. There is a samurai sword, there is some samurai looking clothes on the sofa. I think that jacket looking thing is called a happy. Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled. It is probably Mr. Engard's suitcase. For someone who was only going to be here for the word show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here. Stars really are different from us, aren't they? That's the bedroom over there. That's a bed? Wow, they have really big beds here. Let me see. Anything inconspicuous that could be hiding? No. Okay, let's move. Hallway. Yeah, I know, being broke, a broke traveler, I could stay away from one. I could actually, even during my stay there way back then, I never gone to one as well. You know what? When I went to Japan, before I went there, a friend told me, don't go into maid cafes, they're expensive, and he said, I'm not trying to be mean, I know they put a lot of effort into it, but because they work so much, they are very sweaty and the smell is not very good. He said, like, unless you're really down bad, it's very uncomfortable to be inside of those. So being broke and not being interested in maid cafes in general, and knowing also that back info, I had no intentions to go into one. Corrida's hotel room, March 21st, Gateward Hotel, Corrida's hotel room. Hotel room. Mr. Nick, where are we? We're in Mr. Juan Corrida's room, Pearl. Mr. Corrida? The victim, which makes this the crime scene too. Oh, it's you! So, what happened? The kidnapper, has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Engard's acquittal. Let me... how do you pronounce that? Acquittal? I'm pretty sure it's acquittal, but... Acquittal? Acquittal, so I was saying it right, acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? I just want Maya to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm going to help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene?
Just these ones. Special circumstances, okay? Right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know. But you gotta keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here.
Thank you. Really.
Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy.
Oh wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you.
It's in the summer, I kind of understand. Yeah, but in there, like, I don't know, man. I wouldn't go anyways. Probably the heaters are up very, like, inside there, so I don't think it's much better in winter either. Haha, wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good.
Mr. Nick, I got a map.
That's great, Pearls.
But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
Map of Gatewater Hotel around the crime scene. Okay, cause of death. Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet. Yeah, the wallet says no as well, so good. One look at the victim should tell you, pal. It should? Yeah, here's a picture. The knife that was missing! My note had sense. There is a knife in his chest. Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. Yeah, never been to a maid cafe either, so it also seems kinda embarrassing. Yeah, I would be embarrassed to go in. I don't think that's the murder weapon though. That knife is not very deep in. At best, it caused a little bit of hemorrhage, but I don't think that's the murder weapon. Okay, I took a note. So he was stabbed to death? I don't think so. They are looking at the fingerprints down at the lab now. There were fingerprints on the knife? Yep. And looks like they are pretty sure they are Mr. Engard's prints, pal. That's real bad. Real bad. God. Reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Engard arrested? Because we had evidence on him.
Evidence?
It looks like the victim, Juan Corrida, really put a big fight. Yeah, one look at the crime scene and you can tell. There is signs of a struggle everywhere. Well, yeah, during the fight his button came off. Engard said something about the button. Something like one of the jamming ninja's buttons got caught in his hakama. But that's not all. What? There was a witness, pal. A witness? Who is it? That lady, Miss Allbach. Oh no, please anyone but her, I agree. The prosecution has plenty of solid evidence to make a solid case. Damn it. Not to mention, there is something around where the victim was that. Not to mention, there is something around where the Vic was that's a little off. Something that's a little off, as in? As in, that's for you to figure out, pal. Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick. Oh my god. So, we... Well, let's examine the room. Oh, I have the slide option. Okay.
It's so messy here.
Pearl really likes things neat and tidy, I take it. Allbach will save the case, Oh, bro, I hope so, because I wouldn't. I know, Black Lockhart, you are very unapologetically you, and that's what's great about you, you know?
Mr. Nick, tell me, what are they? Pretty please.
Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist.
I know what a watch is.
Oops. For a second there, I forgot he was talking. I was talking with Pearl, not with Maya. Okay. A suitcase, blah blah blah.
Wow, there's a lot of bears.
It's hard to bear with all these problems, bro. Okay. Oh. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Okay. It looks like Mr. Corrida had dinner last night.
This bottle, it's tomato juice.
We had a lot of food at the World Show last night, but I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. I was changing my L2D to Serena Christmas and I noticed she has a feather in her hair. I didn't know she had a feather. That was the gold thingy under the table after in scene 1? Just one in her hair, same color as her hair. Oh, I will pay attention to that. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered around the floor, all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Corrida fought his silence.
What are these bits of glass from?
A flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are.
You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick?
It's a beautiful wine glass, and there is some tomato juice in it.
Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much.
There is one something. Yeah. Let me. Black Locker, don't worry, okay? Don't give me hints. Don't tell me what to do. I will check that room again.
But doesn't it seem weird?
16 December is the date for Sei and Hasumi will arrive, and the 23rd December is the arrival of Mika and Nagisa. Yes! What seems weird?
I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor.
She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere.
Why is the glass the only thing that is still alright?
No, I think Black Lockhart got confused with the plushies under the table. It's just plushies. Okay. It's a plushie? Yeah, 2 of them.
So that's a bed, right?
Yep, it's big, but it's a bed.
Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft.
Big beds must be a rarity for her. Let's see, is there anything else that... This is a guitar case, I guess a little bit beat up, but it's still usable.
That's strange, the guitar is not here.
Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show.
But Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was the Jamming Ninja's signature item.
That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but only wet
on top of the lid. Yeah, there is no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it? Let me think, is there anything else that catches my eye? My detective eyes. My attentive detective eyes. Let's see what he says about this one. Then we will show him the guitar case maybe. Let's see what happened with this. So about this wine glass. So you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? No, actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Percy noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So does that mean Miss Von Karma is here at the hotel? Yeah, he's around, man. Man, you're going to be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you here. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running a 1,000-meter dash. Uh-oh. It's karma time. It's karma time. What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick? I've heard this sound somewhere before. It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and she whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time. Sorry, I've got to make myself scarce. Later, pal. There it is. At least you revealed your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Would it be too much for you to ask you? Would it be too much to ask for you to be nice to me for a change? So you're the type to steal information from a pitiful, hopeless detective. That's very dishonorable for you. Ouch! You have not had enough, you Madame Whipped Cream. Josh, shield me! You're going on vacation, so I need you here while I have you. Be my shield. Hey, don't you dare run away, Scruffy McTrenchcoat. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Why is he smiling every time he gets whipped? I'm pretty sure he's into it. He has to be into it. Oh! I just realized the OBS chat feed was in top messages, not live messages, so I might have been missing some of your messages, guys. Detective, come over here for a second. Oh my god. I bet you envy him so much, Josh. Ew! I feel better knowing that at least you were man enough to face your punishment. He was so scared he just froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix Wright. You have soiled my perfect prosecution record. It should have been me. Nah, I'm good with that, bro. Megan! You can protect Gumshoe. I'll never forget that. This time, victory will be mine. Victory is yours? Is all that this means to you? What? Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir. This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor, well, there is not much left, considering your father was a horrible person, making everything his power, faking evidence, manipulating testimonies,
and even killing someone, and now he's in jail for being horrible. Oh, what did she throw at me now? What is this? Well, I guess this means I gotta get back to the pressing pal. But if you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. Woo-wee, that was something. Mr. Nick, what is this piece of paper? It's called an autograph. Autograph? The paper's got Mr. Corrida's name written on it. It's his autograph. To my dearest, I guess, Wendy. I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this. It's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here. See how it says "To my dearest Wendy" in more normal letters down here? This is sloppy, unreadable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone. Hold on. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. Wendy Oldbag. Oh my freaking no. Oldbag. Biggest fan. March 21st, Gaywater Hotel, Viola Hall. Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you? Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time? Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. The Nickel Samurai. Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. Okay. I see. Guys, I'm gonna skip a little bit through this because it doesn't seem to be important and I want to get the case moving, okay? I think this is not important. I see, wait. I love what? I love why. This girl, Sayo, works at the tea shop and all three guys fall for her at the same time. Oh, I guess the Y shape is like the three brothers colliding over this one girl. Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry clan leader. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times 3. Yeah. Strange things, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Oh. 1 second, guys, need some water.
Okay.
Much better. Yes, Pearls?
What happened next? I want to know. Misayo, does Misayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater and starting this week.
I can't believe she's really considering it. Jamming Ninja. So... W Powers. The final fight in front of his beloved Princess Misola. Yamin versus Muromachi 5. Why does that feels like like it's a wordplay for mariachi, maybe? Muromachi, mariachi. Yeah, I think mariachi 5, muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not so jamming cold the night before the battle 3. Yeah, blah blah blah. Yes, Pearls? Yes, Pearls? What happens next? I want to know. Yamin, the Yamin Ninja. Will he be able to sing? What about the Princess Misola? Every Sunday at 8 a.m. Which should I watch? I can't believe she's really considerate. Okay, so... Is there anything else that I have here? I feel like I'm missing something. Let's see if he knows something about her. Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit, just a little. So Mr. Power likes this type of woman. And what do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her. I don't really know her. You know? Back off, Austin Powers. There is sort of a small rumor going around about her right now. A rumor? If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know. He's so happy, he looks like a lion that is just found his next meal. Okay, tell me about the gossip on Adrian. Would you mind telling me about this gossip? So you're interested in it. I figured you would be. Yeah? I have such weakness for celebrity gossip too. Oh really, you too, huh? Yeah, take a look at this. Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldback would read. Alright, let's see here. Jamming Midnight Rendezvous. Oh, to the mysterious and yet beautiful manager. To the stars, Miss A.A. Oh, you see now, don't you? What? You can't stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Corrida didn't have a manager of his own. Which means, if we are talking about a certain manager with initials AA, Adrian Andrews. Yes, exactly, this is big news. But it seems kind of odd that woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client? And it's that a wonderful thing that can only happen between two people. Mr. Powers looks so happy. Pearl is just following along, not having any idea to why he's smiling. Well, like the saying goes, one man garbage is another man's treasure. What? I guess hotel lobby? Okay, all back. Can you tell me something? Let's see. We have the autograph now, so there is a chance. Alright, I'll be honest with you for now. Then please tell us what you saw. But oh, what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun with you, at your young gun's expense. I'm a little devil after all. Doesn't that imply that you're a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want. That's Juan Corrida's autograph. Yes, it is. And it even says to my dearest Wendy on it. That's me, right?
My name is Wendy Allback, so that Wendy has to be me, right?
Yeah, well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it.
Oh, please, give it to me. Please let me have it, please.
I can't let you have it just like that.
Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange?
Oh! Wow, she must really want this autograph.
My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright, you win. Wendy Allback, ready to open up her heart for all my dearest Juan.
Oh, that's... She falls easily? Yeah. She's... We learned that she's kind of a horny old lady. What you witness? Told you it's the funniest. Full sweep? Yeah.
I feel bad for you now.
Huh?
I tell you what, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room. He was pulling his pants up.
You're kidding.
Oh no.
Oh no!
It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business.
And what did you... And did you tell that to the police?
Well, of course, I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it, maybe more.
Gift certificate?
I've been recruited again for that part of the trial, you know, the trial tomorrow. This time you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty.
You old bastard! But Mr. Engard hasn't done anything bad.
I don't care about the details. About details like that. I know he did my dear poor Juan in. I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken.
Yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like.
I trust my senses and I know when someone did something bad and I say he did it.
What did Mr. Engard ever do to her to deserve this? Engard's past. What did Mr. Engard do to you to make you so...
You don't know? That guy framed my Juan.
What?
He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan.
Mr. Nick, what is it? What's a scandal?
I'll tell you about that after we get home, okay?
Poor Juan led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress.
Oh, Mr. Nick, what do viles and wild temptress mean?
Wendy, you should watch your language. We have a toddler here. How about we just listen to what Allback has to say for now, okay, Pearls? So, Miss Allback, who is this woman you're talking about?
Adrian Andrews, of course, who else?
Since Mia left our side, Sherlock has been working with young and younger associates. That's what's with that. Mia was older than him too. What were the devs thinking? Maybe they didn't want headcanons? Okay, so to be fair, Maya is our permanent sidekick and she is like a few years younger than Phoenix. But yeah, Pearly has a lot of screen time.
That guy, he chopped the girl onto Juan on purpose. His own manager, but why? I thought lawyers were smart. It was to create a scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud.
Pearl is important? Yeah. Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know that anyways, Miss Oldbag?
I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There is nothing I don't know.
So you're a stalker. And do you have any proof of that Mr. Engard did what you say he did?
Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so.
Of course, a tabloid. Next week, does that mean...
Next week? Does that mean it's something people do not know about yet?
Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that, and where did she get it? I guess we go back to here and go back here. Let's see if we can break her now, because this is like a speed trial. Remember that the dude gave us a day. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? Also, we were given the hint. Tabloid, Adrian Andrews, next week. I'm gonna show her the profile of Adrian Andrews. I told you, didn't I, for my scoop. What I want to know about are the details of this scoop. That's not something I can tell you. I mean, there's that... there's my bread and butter. Bread and butter. Alright then, an unpleasant tabloid photograph looking for a scoop. Photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Corrida and this person? Oh yeah, okay, so the game is literally telling me to do this. This woman, she's Adrian Andrews, Matt Engard's manager. You know, guys, it is just weird in my head to call her Adrian. I'm gonna say Adriana, which is a female name. It just makes more sense, or just Andrews, because it is just weird for me to call her Adrian. For me, Adrian is a male name. It is just too weird for me. So I'm gonna either refer to her as Adriana or Andrews. The Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jamming Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make any old thing and think and I'll make the papers. And think you'd mail the papers. You gotta have backup. Backup? Yeah, you gotta have that. What's it? News source? You mean news source? That's it. So show me. Wait. This. It has to be this article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jamming Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. Mr. Corrida didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Engard's manager, Adriana Andrews, she has the initials A.A. You saw this article and then thought to make some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were lurking around Mr. Corrida's door last night. Got it. Big scoop. You were looking into Mr. Corrida's and Mrs. Andrews' affair, weren't you?
You got it, I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching him in a secret meeting. But there is already an article about it in one... There is already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. Ugh, reading is hard. It's no longer breaking news. What Cha just said. Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna wanna see real proof. She speaks so weirdly. Well, at least I do. So that's what I was doing. Getting photos. Oh? I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story. Whoa, lot of nice journalistic integrity you got there. I already finished up writing my spicy article, you know, but the paper I wrote it on, my note to myself, it's gone. Your note to yourself? It was inside the case of my camera. They don't run off together. I came here for a big story, didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me. Yeah, I understand. It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell ya. What's with people now anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone don't steal something from me. Oof. You really want that note back, huh? I've got an idea. Why, Joe? The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie. Okay. I think we're done here. I really do. Yeah. Oh! March 21st, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Detective Gamshu said they had an investigation briefing. Yeah. Oh, he's back!
Hey, so you came, pal.
Why the blunt greeting?
Because there is nothing to be friendly or happy about.
What do you mean by that?
Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and the testimony are airtight.
But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive.
Oh no. Airtight evidence.
So what do you mean
the evidence is airtight? I can give you all the details, pal, but there is two big pieces.
Two?
And both of them are in this photo.
Okay,
Yeah, this, the button missing, and the knife, but I'm pretty sure the knife is not the murder weapon. That's the button that you found during your investigation on Mr. Engard. Yep, I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai special pants. And the second one is the knife in his chest. Pal, the fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact.
Fingerprints? Whose are they?
You didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious they are Matt Engard's. Tomorrow's trials talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place, or between a rock and a Francisca. Airtight testimony. So what about this airtight testimony? Is that old security old lady, Miss Oldbag? I thought so. What do you mean you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal? Well... And I even told her not to open that mouth of hers, bluff, to anyone. Her bluff knob is stuck on 10, and there is no turning it down, trust me. Well, pal, Miss Oldback saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. Engard come out of the victim room around the estimated time of death.
No way!
Ah. Let's try this one. Maybe he has some insight on this. We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves. Okay, we are pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves. The scandal with Mr. Corrida, but why? Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed shutdown. I cannot say that word. I will get the thing flagged, so we're gonna say shutdown.
Shutdown?
Her name was Celeste Impax. Yeah. And she was Juan Corrida's manager.
The victim's manager?
But that's not all, pal. Miss Impax was Miss Adriana Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one.
Her mentor?
A woman who was both Miss Corrida's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her shutdown have something to do with this case? Do you want to know more about her, pal? Yeah, I do. Celeste Impax. So, she was the victim's manager and was also Miss Adriana's mentor. It's been 2 years since her shutdown, and now those two are linked again by another death. Ooh. Or maybe...
I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another.
I know her name, it is just, it doesn't compute in my head. I'm so used to that being a male name, because here it is a male name and Adriana is the female version. It is just, when I say it just doesn't sound right in my head, so it gets me stuck when I'm reading. I said that before, so that's why I'm saying Adriana or Miss Andrews. It just doesn't compute in my head. Miss Von Karma,
you can't seem to stop aligning yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst.
You don't mean?
I do, Scruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You're no longer needed. Goodbye. That's... Wait, please, sir. I don't... Quiet. If it weren't for traitors like you, I would have won. Is that what you want to say? Who? That voice.
Edgeworth? Oh! The angry face comeback of the year!
It's been a long time, right?
This person is Mr. Edgeworth?
What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong. You haven't changed a bit, Francisca.
You.
How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it?
Edgeworth back with the new theme? Yeah.
You've soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs. The ill-bred dog you are.
Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way?
Then let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? I hear you are having a rough time maintaining the perfection in this country. You.
I wish Maya could have seen him. She was very sad when she heard about him. Yeah. Our edgy boy is back for vengeance. Yeah. What's this one?
You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all.
Humble? Yeah.
That's why I came back. Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine and I'll never hand it over to you. Never. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I will see you tomorrow in court. It will be a clinical lesson of the meaning of total victory.
Still the same wild mare she always was.
Bro, you're back!
Tomorrow's trial. I thought the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth had gone and died.
Mr. Nick!
I never wanted to see you ever again. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Are you going to run tomorrow's trial? You heard her right. That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So no, I think I'll be making an appearance. I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I will say one thing. Thank you. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. What is this supposed to mean? I have something definitive that you lack. And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth. The truth? In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, is it available to you? I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. Just what's going on inside his head. Proof of Von Karma blood. A lot of things may have happened, however, Manfred Von Karma was still my mentor. And a perfect win record is proof of a Von Karma. 1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? To think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It'd been better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth. Dude! That's so mean! I see, then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? Why stand in the courtroom? Well, with Francisca, she almost always says, I will defeat you this time, the instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client, to save their lives. To save your client, you say? Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals, those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you are a prodigy, quote-unquote prodigy, or something like you, or someone like you, Edgeworth. It looks like there is still a lot for you have to learn. It looks like it's still a lot you have to yet learn. What a weird phrase. A lot I have yet to learn? Me? Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see is coming soon. Soon enough. Our boy had some character development, yeah. Okay, guys. with this bombshell of a comeback, it's time for us to end the stream. So, a few notes before we end the stream, because this is extremely important, so pay attention guys, okay? No, wait. Listen up here, boy. I have prepared something for this case. So, after we reach March 22nd, after we end the date March 22nd in the game, I will need to stop the case. And that is the stream for that part will be the next Saturday to that stream or the one after that. Okay? And you will not want to miss that one, guys. With that said, guys, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and I'll see you all maybe tomorrow, I don't know, but I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.